פה זאת נוח לי.
יצירת היוטיוב.
Are we live?
Yes.
If it's going to be delayed, the YouTube is delayed by like 30 seconds or something. So what we're now talking is going to be on the YouTube screen in a second. So hey guys.
All right.
Everybody's here.
Hello.
Here we go. There's a bunch of people in the chat. I like the comments coming in. Got our coffee here. The whole band is here. I'm kind of curious to hear where different people are from in the chat, because I know there's a ton of people from Israel, but we have some people tuning in from around the world, I think. Where are you guys from? Whoa, snap. We got a $50 donation.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Thank you.
What? We didn't even have time to talk about the donations yet, and somebody already donated $50. That's crazy. Wow, thank you, man. That's amazing. We didn't even start the show yet. Thank you so much. That should get us starting to do Twitch streams. Maybe we should start doing Twitch streams. We got people from Kyrgyzstan.
Where is it?
But we got Finland, Japan.
Awesome.
Beersheba. Beersheba is Beersheba. We got people from all over. So we're going to have a show. We're going to stream our show soon. Yes, the guy who donated is the best. We're going to start streaming the show soon, but we wanted to get to see everyone, chat with people, answer questions if you have anything that's on your mind. It can be related to the band. It can be related to these crazy times. Whatever you guys want to ask, go for it. And as you guys already noticed, there's in the bottom of the screen, you can see support the band by tipping or donating. We haven't been able to play any shows. We are doing as much as we can to keep the band going and making new music and whatever. But anything you guys give us will be directly used for creating new music, and that would be amazing. Whatever, if it's 10 cents or if it's $100, whatever you guys can give. And if you want to, you don't have to, of course. This is all completely free. We'd appreciate everything. There's a link in the description of the video. You can check it out over there. You can do it during the show. You can, whenever you want to do it. So go ahead and hit us up with questions if you guys want to ask anything. And we're gonna now silently wait for 30 seconds while there is this delay between the live streaming and when we're actually talking until we start answering the questions. Silence. Let's drink some coffee. And how about the guys say something? Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi to Bar.
Hello.
Say hi to Ran, Perel.
Hello.
Yoni, we're all on.
We're going to say hello to random names I read. Hello, Noam Hefetz. Hello, Bless Wings. Nir Schwartz. Tasha Kagan. Lilia Verown. Dr. Zeno. Liat Dagan Music. Jonathan Elkabas. Nir Schwartz again. Yuval Gunen. What are you mid-gunenning from? Don't mid-gunen all the time. Be open. Tom Polar. Brett Stevens. More? Drawer.
More.
More.
Avichai, from where is your English?
Julian Gorilla.
I grew up in the US.
Tell them the
That's where my
exact
English is
address.
from.
Wait, Julian, just to let you know, Yoni's apartment looks like that all the time.
True.
Yeah. Mine though,
Wait,
see, because of that exact thing that you point out.
I, on the other hand, cleaned up my room for this stream. You guys can't see, but there is a huge pile of laundry under the table, and I hid it so it won't be in the frame. And that's how I live my life. By the way, there's a bunch of questions already.
Okay, let's go.
Captain Rex asks, when can we expect new material?
Probably in the next century. We're working on it. There's an album on the way, but we're taking our time. But it's gonna be not very far away, hopefully.
Yeah, we're not sitting around waiting. We're working on a lot of new songs. So
if we can't play shows, we might as well get new material, take advantage of the time.
I wish you guys could hear it, but it's not ready yet.
Yes.
I can play something that we wrote if you want. Just hang on a second.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Oh, all right. Well, this is an original song. It's about friendship and chocolate mousse. Goes a little something like this. I'm not sure about that last chord, but it's pretty dead on. I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe. It's like something like that. It's a work in process. It's in a process.
That's beautiful, Bob.
Thank you.
Let's answer more questions.
Let's look at more questions. Hold on. Okay, Metal Israel, Matai Hofot Chazrot. When are shows gonna happen again? We want it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
We want to play shows. There are some shows happening in Israel now, but they're in this really weird setup where, like, you have 10 people here and then 10 people 10 meters away and then another 10 people in the back. And it feels really, really weird for a metal show. Like, part of what we miss in the shows is having people on the stage, like first row, like sweating on everyone and moshing and singing. And that's not the vibe you get from a socially distanced show. And also, I don't think we're even allowed to fly anywhere right now. So it's going to take a while, but this is why we're doing this kind of stuff now, trying to stay in touch with people. Yeah, I hope so. I hope we can play soon. When's the next quarantine session song? We actually have some ideas we can't share, but we have some ideas about the next thing we're going to be doing and sharing online, but we haven't done it yet. So it's going to happen. Right? Am I wrong?
Yes.
It's going to be a quarantine session thing, but something is in progress. Yeah.
Yes. Jellyfishes in the background. Who does anybody have jellyfishes in the background? Oh, and we got Chris Weber from Australia. That's, I think, Australia and Japan. Those are the farthest east we have people checking in. That's awesome. People of Michael asked who from the Israeli scene would we love to feature on our album? Who would be the best match to our sound?
From the
This is a good chance to shout out some Israeli bands we like. there's some really good stuff here that people should check out.
Yeah, I like
Matricide
really Matricide,
is-
yeah.
Matricide is a band
choice.
that are... Bunny
Bunny.
donated $25.
Thank you, Bunny.
Thanks.
Thank you. That's amazing. And Bunny said, "You guys are the best." Oh,
You are the best.
thank you.
You have Shredded.
Shredhead,
Right on.
Matricide, Scenery, Ason is a band I like.
Stardust.
Stardust. There's so many.
Yeah. And so
Dream
many.
Escape are good. They're awesome. There's so many bands to shout out, but there's a huge metal scene in Israel, and if you are from Israel and you didn't recognize some of the names that we said, then you got homework to do. And if you aren't from Israel, you should know that there are tons of other bands that you can check out that have awesome music.
Ryan Heller asks if we're still doing rehearsing in quarantine time. Well, we're focusing on writing mostly. We thought about doing our rehearsals just for fun.
Thank you, Alon.
And probably maybe doing something live during a rehearsal and stuff like that. But we're basically focusing on writing right now.
Although I'm dying to play something, dying to play as a group, just even... everybody write in the comments, tell everyone, we get together and do a rehearsal, just play for yourselves. Do Perel and Yoni speak?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Who's asking?
There you go. People of Michael. This is a good question. How is it writing and performing when most of you are dads? How can someone combine being a musician and a father and maybe an additional job?
Well, if you don't mind having poo on your hands, you can play a lot of time. But if you don't like poo on your hands, you have to keep washing them all the time.
Julian.
It's like I have 1 hour in the morning when my baby goes to sleep. So then I have 1 hour and I just give it hell for 1 hour. And after that, after work at night, just working until I fall asleep.
Yeah, and you said maybe an additional job. If it's not obvious or known to everyone, all of us have jobs. All of us need to pay the bills because music doesn't do that. And that's a way to keep the band alive, is to work and keep our families alive as well as the band alive. That's something that's always a tough thing to do and juggle in between, and there's expenses for everything. But yeah, that's part of what's tough about it. And it's also amazing. I can't wait for my kid to come to a show when he's old enough to see me play, you know? That would be amazing.
Yeah.
And Julian, we missed his donation. Julian sent us a donation. Julian is our manager. Our manager gave us money. That's so amazing. We're going to have Julian on in a bit as well, joining our stream to just talk with us a little bit. Let's check for more questions. What's your biggest achievement as a band?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I think you've answered that before, something good, that we don't have a biggest, but it just, everything is a big
I think
step. Every part is a big step. Because I don't feel like if we're doing a show in front of 60 people, it doesn't feel small. If we're doing a show in front of 20,000, it doesn't feel less. I mean, all shows are good. We have exciting things that have happened. The first Vakken, the second Vakken that we're waiting to be on already, and hopefully won't be delayed anymore. The tour with Memphis, the several tours with In Flames, everything was just a big experience. But I don't see anything else not as big.
I can pick one thing that's the top one, and I think it's the faces of the people in the crowd. It doesn't matter how many, but expressions, the sing-alongs, when you see how you affect other people, for me, this is the achievement. And as it would get bigger and bigger, the crowd and the fans, that's the whole deal. I think that's the main deal.
Yeah, basically every show when the crowd
to that and
have the connection
between that.
But I do think there's one, like, it's true that everything you do.
Bless wings, thank you.
Oh wow, thank you.
Thank you too.
Bless wings. One point. On one hand, it's right that there is not one big achievement because everything we did was a stepping stone to another thing that we did that led us to another thing, and it just keeps the ball rolling all the time. I think the one major thing, I think at least personally, was the Event Sevenfold gig. It did a few things. It got us a ton of new fans from Israel that had not known us before. And it also led us to getting the In Flames gig, which led us to meeting our manager, which led us to signing with Nuclear Blast, which led us to, like, it's one big thing that did get the ball rolling, but it's memorable also because it was just a huge show and it was an amazing experience. But it's also right to say that that's also one of the things. There's so many things that lead one to another. Yeah. Who do you want to open for the most?
Yeah.
Sharon is asking.
Tough question. I used to answer that very...
Yeah, I think we answered that before, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Kfir said that he missed his show. He missed our show because of his cousin Snir, and he wants us to shame Snir because of that. Shame on you, but we love everyone. That's not right.
Thank you.
Gianluca, I don't know if I said that right. Thank you, from Belgium.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just a small push of the button, but all donations really, really help out. I mean, we're saying thank you because we're embarrassed, but it really, really helps out. Really, thank you. Every donation helps.
Well,
who do you want to open for most? Did everyone answer?
I think Slipknot is good. Yeah, Julian is right for me. Yeah, no, it's
Slipknot for sure. I will take Korn as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say no if somebody asked me to do that. Yeah, definitely. And if it's a small tour, like smaller bands, then I would go for Loathe. I love Loathe, a band from the UK, but I don't know if you guys have some other bands like on the smaller level as well. Of course, we want to play huge shows with Slipknot. So
a lot of bands. It's hard to pick one though.
Matan asked, what is the most complex song to play live?
It depends. I think it depends for who.
Yeah.
Sometimes the most complex songs are surprisingly easy, and sometimes the quieter songs are hard because it's harder to play them so they sound good and not crappy. Everything that's supposed to sound beautiful, that's hard. Everything that's supposed to give it hell, that's easy.
Walkways is better than Slipknot. I think all of us disagree, but thank you.
Yeah.
People are also asking for new merch. We should get. I think we have some new merch in the works, so we'll get some kind of pre-sale out for that at some point. But it's still in the works. And okay, this is an interesting question from Omri. With whom do you want to With whom do you most want to perform or record with that is not a musician, a metal musician?
That is not a musician.
That is not a musician.
My grandparents. Their vocals are amazing.
No, but take it seriously. Hold on. Who do you want to play with who isn't from the metal scene?
Radiohead.
Avishai.
I knew Ran would say Tom York or Radiohead. Yeah.
Or Eviatar Bana, but yeah, that's from the East.
Kfir asked if Ran has tips for screaming, and I'll answer that for him. Ran gives vocal training lessons. Go learn with him. He'll give you all the tips. Is that the right answer, Ran?
Yeah, because in a nutshell, that's what. Let me just say that you need to not be afraid to try, because you're gonna suck at first, and it's gonna hurt even but while you're searching the right scream, but it shouldn't hurt when you do it right. But don't be afraid to explore. Just give it rest if you feel like it's too much. Give it a few days rest. That's what I can say, in a second.
Have we missed saying thank you to Mariana?
We did.
Thank you, Mariana.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you, Mariana. Thank you so much.
There's so many comments. I can't.
Gianluca, I hope I'm saying it right. Please correct me if I'm not saying it right. Asked what other European festivals would we love to play at? Love to see you guys at Grass Pop. For sure, Grass Pop. And
well,
Hellfest
if you
is a big one that I wish we could play. Yeah, Grass Pop is amazing. I'd love to be there. What else? And I know Bloodstock in the UK is a big one that would be a great fit for us too. And Download for sure.
I think Adam Brookman had enough with us.
Oh, Adam wants music.
There will be music. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
You're saying my name perfectly.
I'm going to get Julian on the call to join for a bit before we start the show. There we go. El Cabas, thank you so much.
Thanks,
$5 for one of you guys doing one push-up. Who can do one push-up?
I can. Look. Wow.
And Liat just donated $25. Thank you, Liat.
Thank you.
Thank you. We got some people from Italy on as well. Hey, Elia. So I just sent Julian our link to join the Zoom, so we'll have him on. And let's see if we have some more questions in the meantime. Will we ever get Walkways plus Shredhead version 2?
Sure.
Hopefully. They're
Definitely.
Awesome friends of ours, and we love playing live with them.
Yeah.
Hey, Julian.
Hey.
Hello.
Say hi to our manager. He's still not connected to the audio. Okay, hey, Matt asked a good question.
Hello.
Ian.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Julian.
Hello.
Matt asked, how do we go about writing riffs, lyrics, or overall songs? That's a good question to answer.
That's a good question and a tough question because we don't have a certain specific way. Every time is very, very different. So there is no one answer, I'm afraid. Sometimes it's just jamming along. Sometimes we try to match it to someone's idea. And sometimes we have just a rhythm in our heads. And sometimes it depends on the lyrics, or it really, really varies. So there's no one good question. So sorry if it's an annoying answer.
It is.
Julian, I changed your name, your display name.
Thank you for doing it in all caps. That's what I donated for.
Marie says Julio is Julian in Hebrew. He should know that.
Actually, my client name at GameStop is Julio, because the guy that works there can't remember my name.
Kfir asked, how do you fight the urge to listen to the second album and scream in the car after a night shift?
Just
don't fight the urge.
Yeah, open the windows.
Open the windows, turn it up, and bless the world.
Drive slow.
With heavy music. Adam, who has been sending tons of chats asking to play a song. We're gonna stream a whole show in just a few minutes.
Yeah, but Adam wants you to play a song now.
Val already played a song. He
That's
missed
true.
the whole-
Please never do that one again, Bar. You play that one far too many times.
No.
That is Val's
that's my
go-to.
single.
No, it's your
That's
go-to
his
sound
go-to
check.
song when we have technical difficulties at shows.
Yes.
Yeah, I invented that. That is mine.
Yeah.
Of-
Lily asked, what song do you enjoy to play live the most? And I think
Actions.
each one might have a different... Yes, okay, so everyone has a different answer. Let's hear everyone's.
Actions.
Val said
definitely
actions.
I
Straight
think Bone Deep, actually, for me.
All right. I
Live the most? Going deep?
yeah. And what about you, Ran?
I think it's Humane Beings.
I like how we all have different answers. Mine is Out. Out is definitely my favorite, just because of the heavy, slow riff and
Yeah, true.
just getting into it. And for sure. Perel, what's your favorite?
I think now it's probably Trumpet Call, but I'm debating between this and Impassable.
Impossible.
Oh yeah. Well,
Hellborn
yeah.
Shove.
Okay, I'm gonna
Hellborn Shove.
upgrade the question. What is your least favorite song to play live?
With fire and flame.
For me, it's definitely Skin Deep. Skin Deep.
Skin dip.
Dip. It's a song by Cannibal Corpse. Skin Deep.
Oh, God.
Just because it's hard to play it.
Without
Not very
fucking up.
technical, but yeah, without fucking up, it doesn't sound just sound good. And
Someone had a really good comment, by the way.
What's
What?
that?
It says, I refuse to trust the bassist.
Oh, Adam, you're right. Never trust the bassist. I think my least favorite. I love playing all the songs. My least favorite though is probably Sweet Medicine.
No.
Probably, but the band doesn't agree with me about that. But that's fine. I have my own opinion.
Fear, I hear you.
What else? What are your favorite unfavorite songs?
I don't know.
It's not a good question.
No, it's not.
Okay, then don't answer. Jonathan asked where we have fun playing more, in Israel or outside of Israel. And it's a mix because there's
Israel
nothing
because of
like
the
the home crowd.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the whole experience of doing traveling to somewhere new, that's just gives it a whole refreshing spirit.
And also,
Because you get
and also meeting
No,
new fans, you know, that you meet after show from different countries. That feels good, you know.
No, I can't grow.
can you only
Someone says, what's the worst thing of having a manager like me? And I actually know who this question is from, so.
Please say his last name, please. That's too many vowels. Bugart. Bugart.
Oh, his name. I thought you meant mine.
No.
No, his
How
name.
has your experience with Nuclear Blast been? Well, amazing. They put out our last album, and we got played in so many countries. On our last tour in Germany, one of the craziest moments was going to Saturn, like the huge media store, and seeing our album next to, it was in the W's, but you go through and it's in the same thing with like bands we grew up on in the same section, and right next to like Wasp and While She Sleeps and Walkways. That was amazing. So they've done a lot.
Yeah, shout out to Marcus for being a good guy. He unfortunately left and is now with Napalm, but he's still a good guy. I still like him.
Shout out to Marcus, yes, for
Yeah.
getting us on. I think it's 9:30. We promised guys a show.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think it's time to start the show, but only if the guys in the comments want the show.
I hope they
You guys
do.
want music? Now we got to wait 30 seconds of awkward silence. See if they want the show.
Do a freeze frame.
Ooh, Suicide Silence and Walkways. Yeah, man.
It's going to be so bad if nobody wants the show, though.
Everyone just quits the chat.
They just wanted to hear your song.
Yeah. SpongeBob was enough. Thank you.
Okay, let's.
Okay, people want the show.
Talk about
Alright.
the show.
Okay,
What the show is.
yes, talk about the show. That's smart, Yoni. 1 year ago, we had the amazing experience and opportunity to open for Disturbed, which in itself, just the opportunity is amazing, but the show was crazy. So many people, playing for so many people. We got to meet the band, and they were very nice to us. And shout out to Progstage for making that happen.
Oh, by the way,
And
a lot of people missed the show or, got in late because of the traffic thing that went on. And even I almost missed our show also, which was crazy. And it's a huge show and it was an intense day, but thankfully I got there on time.
Yeah, you arrived probably like 10 minutes before we went on.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
bad.
it was bad, but you did it. So yeah. And I want to shout out all of our technical crew that have been with us, who are now out of work mostly. Julian, our manager, who's done so much for us and also is going through what the whole music industry is going through of not having shows. And right, Julian, can
Yeah.
you say that for the rest of the music industry as well? And like,
Well,
it's
I
all
guess
done.
for everyone it's clear. I mean, the music industry is not in its best place right now, but it'll be back. I mean, it'll be back. Don't worry about it, but it's going to take a little bit and everyone needs to stay safe and stay healthy, and make sure that you guys are ready and amped up to go when everyone comes back. And we all miss you, the people on stage and behind the stage. Everyone misses you. So we're looking forward to seeing each and every one again on a stage, hopefully very soon.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I'm sometimes a very smart man, but I can't fix COVID.
Yeah,
Not yet. I'm really working on it. I followed some YouTube
we'll have to wait that
tutorials.
one out.
I did some YouTube tutorials. I'm very close to fixing it for everyone.
But really a huge shout out, because none of this would have happened without Arie, Greg, Arkady,
Jan,
who do we have? Yaniv, Ben, Progstage made the show happen. All of the videographers who did an amazing job on this show. And I think we should start. Just don't forget, if you guys can, you don't have to, but if you guys want to and can, we appreciate everything you guys give us. There's a donation link below. We're going to stay on the chat throughout the whole show. We'll be in, so feel free to write whatever you want. Don't trust the bassist. You can write that again if you want, but anything you guys want, we'll be seeing, we'll be following, and we'll be chatting. So thanks from all of us.
Thank you.
Thanks from all of us.
Thank you guys.
Enjoy.
Enjoy
All
the
right.
show.
Thank you. Have fun.